Hello, hello, hello. Oh my gosh, got a weird thing going on with my hair here. Hello, everyone. Welcome to my Facebook Live party. I am so excited to talk with you guys tonight about all things EMBODY. It's a vibe. It is all about my new program, Ending the War on Our Bodies Once and For All. I'm going to give everyone a second to hop on. Madden is here. Hello. Madden has already secured her spot. I'm so freaking excited. Carson, you're jumping in. I'm so excited. Hello, Donna and Christy. Hello. How is everyone today? How are we feeling? Happy, what day is it today? Happy Wednesday. Crystal, Celia, Kat, and Kelly. Hi, Crystal. I miss you so much. I feel like it's been 18,000 years since we've talked. I'm so freaking pumped to talk to you guys about this new program tonight because damn, this one flew through me like it was like butter. It was spread on like butter. I was sitting down and I was figuring out, what am I excited about right now? What's coming through me? And if you guys know anything about how I run my business, I don't plan things out future in advance much. I have a little bit of strategy as far as like, okay, I'm thinking we're going to launch these things, but for the most part, it was really, what am I excited about right now? What's coming through me? What do the people need to hear? What is the work I need to get into the world? What's being channeled through me? And I've been doing so much work in the sex and sexuality realm. We did redefining eroticism, and we did a lot of deep inner work. It was very high level, going into communication and sex and our sexuality and really kind of going into the blueprints work. But I was like, there's a piece missing. That was one module inside of redefining eroticism that I was like, we need to go into this like deep dive foundational work when it comes to sex and sexuality, to show up fully in the bedroom and to be able to show up and command the presence of the room in order to fully be able to have that confidence that comes from within when we're owning and reclaiming our sexuality. There has to be work done around our body image first. And so let me know, give me some love if this is something you guys are excited about, how you're feeling about it right now. I know I did a poll on Instagram last week and I was like, who here struggles when showing up in sex and sexuality? Who struggles with body image? Maybe it's, maybe for some of us, it's like, I feel like I've always been trying to lose weight, or I've been yo-yo dieting for years. Or for some of us, it's like, I'm not curvy enough, or I had babies and my boobs are off and they're saggy, or it doesn't matter how much weight I lose, I'm still tiny, or I've always been tiny and I haven't felt sexy, right? Whatever your specific body image issues are, because media and society, and for some of us, it's how we grew up. It's what was modeled for us, and our parents always are doing the best that they can. I don't believe it's their fault by any means, but there's things that we learn from mentors or teachers or sisters or parents, sometimes grandparents, youth leaders, right? Whoever we were surrounded by growing up when we were very impressionable in our brain, we picked up on things even subconsciously that has affected how we show up in our body today and how we feel about our body. A lot of it is media and magazines and TV shows and The Bachelor. Like, right, every time I watch The Bachelor, I'm just like, damn, all these girls are so freaking beautiful. And I find myself being like, why don't I look like that? And going down this whole rabbit hole, right? And so for me, I asked on Instagram, I was like, who else struggles with this? Because I was talking to some clients about it and they were struggling with it. I have always struggled with this. I'll be 28 this year, and I have been struggling with this kind of work since I was 12. I feel like I've been dieting since I was literally 12 years old. And I asked on Instagram, and so many of you, it was like 86% of you said that you struggle with this. And it was like 40, 50 people that were like, me, I cannot show up fully in sex and in my sexuality. The work you do is great, but it's unattainable. It's like it's not tangible for me to really see myself in, because I'm still struggling with this body image, self-love piece of constantly trying to lose weight. So let me know if this resonates with you guys. Hi, Kat. Hello, Brittany and Lindsay and Jenny and Andrea. So good to see you guys. Hello, Sky. Yay. So many beautiful people here tonight. So the reason I want to say why I'm running this program, and then I'm going to talk about what to expect. I'm going to talk about what's included, kind of give you the rundown, because some of you have been asking me that of like, well, what does it look like and how long is it and all these different things, how long do I have to sign up? What are the payment plans, different things like that. I did make this program super accessible for almost everybody. I wanted to keep it a very low price point for the first time I run it, because this work is so freaking needed. And I was like, if I can get a group of us together and we can go through this 6-week process and really dive in and be able to walk through with it, I wanted it to be able to be accessible for as many of you as possible while I'm really putting it together for this first round. And then the next time I run it, I will be upping the price, and we will be kind of kicking things up even another notch as well, which is just what I do as I run programs and as I'm getting the testimonials and as you guys are loving doing it and the work that we're doing together, things will shift in the next time I run it. So this is like a very exclusive opportunity for some of you who are going to join me in this first round to really help me birth this and bring it to life. I shared with my coach, I was like, here's my outline, like, here's what I want to dive into with them. And she was like, holy shit, Olivia, like, I want to take this program. Like, this is insane. This is next level. This is so needed. And she's like, I can think of 15 people off the top of my head that would have the time of their life in this program. So I'm super excited about it. But the reason that I created EMBODY, the reason that I wanted to do this very intense, like, screaming of a post this morning of like, it's time to end the war on our bodies once and for all, is because I've been fighting a war against my body since I was 12 years old. So 16 years, I have been fighting against myself. I have done every single diet that I can even think of, every diet. I have been almost 200 pounds. I have been 100 pounds. I have been, bigger. I have been stronger. I have been fitter. I have been skin and bone to the point of sitting myself down, someone sitting me down and saying, like, this is not healthy. This is not okay. That person being my husband back when we were together in high school, of like, this is not okay. It's not cute. We got to figure this out. I have starved myself. I have been keto. I have been paleo. I have been vegan. I have done macros. I have counted calories. I have counted containers. I have followed this program. I have followed this program. I have worked with this coach. I have worked with this coach. And this is not a bash on the health and fitness industry, because it's important. The work that they do is important. And some of us are ready, mindset-wise, to step into a diet at certain points. But it's the intention and the mindset and the reasoning behind stepping into the fitness industry. There has to be there's a piece missing. We're going straight into counting calories when we're in a fucked up mindset about our body. We do it from a place of self-hate. We do it from a place that is actually not sustainable, right? And for me, I have tried everything. I have been all over the map with my fitness, with my health, with the diets, with the way that I train my body, with the way that I talk to my body, from every weight under the sun. I have done it all. I have been in all of the places, and I'm over it. I am over it. And I don't necessarily plan on being a mom, but for those of you who are moms, like, this is generational work. And I have clients right now that I'm working with on this, and I'm like, what are we showing our daughters? And our sons? Men struggle with this too, right? It's more rampant in women a lot of the time that I talk to, but men struggle with it just as much, right? It's this idea of what's the example that we're setting. We're in constant stress and restriction, and what next thing can I do in order to look like this? And we're beating ourselves up, and we're going into a whole entire shame spiral, and we're binging and we're purging, and we're, eating too much of this and too little of this, and we're fear mongering with the health industry as far as this food is going to send you straight to hell. This food's going to kill you by the time you're 50. Not moving your body like this or moving your body like this. Like, this is right, this is wrong. Like, literally, I read something the other day that was like, okay, fish is the new thing. Okay, nope, fish is going to kill you. Okay, eat avocados. Oh, wait, too much fat is going to kill you. Okay, do this. And it was like this whole thing where it's like the information that we're getting is out of fucking control, and I'm over it. I am over feeling like I'm not enough. I am over feeling like, you're not enough. Like, feeling this constant battle with ourselves. And then that directly affects, and the reason that I created this program, in how we show up in sex and sexuality. Oh, I've got roles and my cellulite, and he's thinking this, and he's going to leave me for this skinny person, and my boobs are different, and I breastfed, and so now they're saggy and they're weird and they're off, and I don't want him to touch them, and I don't want to wear that lingerie because I'm still trying to lose those 10 pounds, and once I get here, then I'll feel this way, and we're like in this constant fucking mind fuck of it all, and we're just like, it's never enough, it's never good enough. And I'm over it. Again, I believe health and fitness can be such a beautiful thing. It's important to be healthy and to be conscious and to be intentional. But when we're doing it from a place of self-hate and not from a place of self-love, self-acceptance, self-respect, it's not sustainable. And I've been doing it for 16 years, and I'm sure a lot of you can relate. I remember stealing my mom's Slim Fast bars as a kid. I remember, like trying to eat ice so that it was going to keep me skinny because I read that in a magazine somewhere. I remember sucking in all of the time. I remember poking at my stomach even when it was skin and bone because there was a weird wrinkle here and I was like super embarrassed by it. I remember going to the pool. I remember going to the beach and thinking Joe's going to leave me for one of these girls. I remember watching TV shows and being like, damn, if only I could look like that. But what is the cost? The stress that it's causing our bodies is killing us. The example that we're setting for our daughters is ridiculous. You are enough just as you are. What is enough anyway, right? And we're going to talk about that in the program. What is enough? What's the measure? Do you ever reach it? I thought that I would. I thought when I saw a certain size in my pants, a certain number on the scale, right? I was like, check, check, check. Then I will be happy. Then I will be desirable. Then I will feel sexy. Then I will have sex without a shirt on. And I got there and I was still miserable. And I was talking to my client about it. And I was like, dude, remember when we were in health and fitness and, we looked like this? We were still miserable. It still wasn't enough. Yes, Becky. Yeah, it's got to be from a place of self-love. The workout selfies can be beautiful, right? They can be a great thing, but it's from, what is it costing you? Is it from a place of like, I'm moving my body in a way that I love? I'm nourishing my body from a space of nourishment and like, because I love myself? Or am I doing this to try to fit into a certain size pant because then I will be enough? You can still want to lose weight. You can still want to be healthy. You can still want to get to where you want to go. But it's like, what is the freaking cost? Why not be happy right now and go into this, nutrition plan or go into this workout program from a place of like, I'm doing this because I love myself and I want to be the best, fittest version that I can be simply because I want the best quality of my life, but I still want to live my life. I still want to be happy. Instead of this constant yo-yoing all of the time, all over the place, trying to make it. What if you've already made it? What if there's more to life than losing weight? I literally had this conversation with Joe last night. Him and I were talking after I got off my live video last night, and we were having a conversation, and I was like, I asked him very point blank. I was like, do you ever look at like other girls at like the beach or the pool or TV shows, and you're like, damn, I wish that was my wife. Like, she's so fit. He looked at me like I was absolutely crazy. He was like, no, why? And I was like, well, I don't know, because that's what I'm thinking. Like, oh my God, these girls are so hot. Like, he deserves, like, he's got a six pack. He deserves to be with a really hot girl. And he was like, I think you're really hot. I'm looking at the other dudes, looking at how jacked they are, wishing that maybe I had his traps or his biceps, right? So it's like this idea that when we start to talk about these things, and that's what we're going to do in the program, I coach you through having these conversations with your spouse, maybe with your girlfriends, with your kids, having these conversations to talk about these things, to remove the shame and the darkness and the judgment and the fear around it, removing that so that you can find peace with yourself. And a lot of times when you start to do this, you lose weight effortlessly. It's a byproduct. Weight loss should never be necessarily the goal. It's a byproduct. Because a lot of times weight is emotional baggage. It's lower frequencies. It's shame and judgment and fear and doubt and limiting beliefs and old shit. And sometimes we're trying to use food or workouts or restriction or being type A, the control factor, right? Because we're trying to fix something that there's a deeper rooted issue. And that's what we're going to go into in this program. It is not a diet program. I am not going to tell you how to eat. I am not going to tell you what to eat because I'm sorry, but I think that once you're clear of this shit, these lower frequencies, you know exactly what to eat. How many diets have we all done? You generally know what to eat for my body to operate at its best. I generally know what my proper portions are if I want to feel good, or otherwise if I eat too much of that, I'm allowed to do that, yeah, but I might feel like shit after. Or like, I know I want to stay away from gluten because it breaks me out. But if I want to eat the hot dog every now and again with the gluten bun, it's not going to kill me, right? Like generally we know. We don't have to be on any certain perfect plan all of the time. You know what's best for you. But when we clear out the lower frequencies, you're going to start to shed the stagnancy. You're going to start to shed the excess. You're going to start to shed the confusion and the overwhelm in your brain, and you're going to get to where you want to go. And you're going to have one hell of a time doing it. And then if you want to go hit that fitness program that you've been wanting to do and you've never actually finished, or if you want to go, cut something out for 3 weeks to get, even smaller for your vacation, I don't know. I'm not here to judge whoever has that goal, but I'm saying that what's your intention and your reasoning behind it? And what's the other shit that we're ignoring by trying to put these Band-Aids on it, where the second we stop eating that way or the second we stop that fitness program, we're right back to where we started, if not more. There is so much more to life than weight loss. So no, this is not a diet. No, this is not a fitness program. No, this is not, no. There are coaches who do that. I cheer them on. There are people that are for them. I love them. I celebrate them, but it is not my jam. My jam is the mindset, energy, soul, liberation, empowerment work, the deeper shit that's going on underneath, the fucked up mindset that's going on up here that we have to work through. So we do a lot of healing work. We're going to do a lot of energy work. We're going to do a lot of figuring out what is controlling your thoughts right now around your body. Alex is on. Hello, Alex. I was just talking to Alex about this in Messenger, and we were both saying, like, I was 17. I was skin and bone. I was 100 pounds. You could see every single bone in my body. I tanned every day like a crazy person. I thought that that was where I wanted to be. It still wasn't enough. It still wasn't enough. I still wanted to lose more weight. What the hell is wrong with my brain? Right? It's not okay. And that is not the example. I don't have kids and I don't want kids, but friends that have kids that I see, or my nieces and nephews, when they watch me as they grow up, I want to be a shining example for them of food and workouts and losing weight and being the fittest that we can possibly be, and the six-pack abs. It does not define us. There is so much more to life. If I cut out wine, I could probably, lose some weight, but I don't want to. I enjoy drinking with my husband. We have a good time. So it's figuring out what are the pieces of me that believe I'm not enough if I drink wine, and I got to start cutting everything out, because that's just the thing I'm supposed to do, is restrict myself like crazy and I'll look good. Or if I finally go on keto because everyone's doing keto and then I look good, but then what's the second that I eat a carb, my body doesn't know what to do. Or I had a client, she was going to go on this crazy restrictive 5-day diet before a vacation, and I lovingly said, what happens when you drink the glass of wine or you eat the piece of bread the second you get to your destination? You bloat back up because your body doesn't know what to do with it. Figure out what works for you. It's healing the mindset. It's healing your soul. It's clearing of the low frequencies that are making us believe that we're not enough. I follow this girl, Jessica Scott. I follow her on Instagram. She's amazing. And she says, I'm happier at a size 10 with cellulite than I was at a size 4 with a six-pack. Because it's the quality of my life that matters. It's the example that I'm setting for generations to come. It's the permission that I'm giving other women by slowing down and being myself, showing up fully, releasing emotional baggage, letting go of the lower frequencies that are causing me to be bloated. All of the stuff in our stomach, that bloat that we're feeling, is low frequencies. Clearing it out, creating a plan that's sustainable for you, figuring out what kind of lifestyle you want. That's what we're going to do together. It's not a diet. It's not a fitness program. It's not too woo-woo. I promise there's going to be tangibles in there. But what's keeping you from showing up fully in sex and sexuality, this body image piece, has hit home for every single person I've talked to. This work is needed. So what we're going to do is, for 6 weeks, we're also going to talk a lot about like feminine energy, goddess energy. We're going to talk about, let me read through some of the topics that I have here. We're going to talk about ending the war, healing body image, sensuality, confidence and intimacy, asking for what it is that you want, need, and desire, having these conversations, generational healing, womb and sacral chakra work, curing and healing jealousy and comparison, the roots of them, that grass is always greener mentality of like, well, once I get there, then I'll be happy, and healing that, figuring out what's going on there, defining what the vision that I have for my life, what is the quality of my life that I want, right? It's so good. It's so good. Jocelyn, thank you so much. Thank you, thank you, thank you, thank you. Becky, I am loving all of your love. Thank you. Hi, Jeanette. Hello, hello. Madden says, yes, because you get so up in your head when you're self-conscious that you can't be completely present with your partner. 100%. You know how many women tell me I've never orgasmed, or I rarely orgasm, or I fake an orgasm, and I don't know what it's actually like to fully let go in the bedroom? This is the work that we have to start, because we're all up in our heads about it. I had sex with a shirt on or with the lights off for years. I refused to be seen. That sexy lingerie that looked cute on everybody else, I refused to wear it. That bikini or that swimsuit with the low cut that I saw everyone wearing on the beach, I refused to wear it. For years, I missed out because I was obsessed with my body, and I'm over it. And we're going to end that war together. You're going to have the tools, both tangibly, energetically, mindset-wise, right? All of that as well, to be able to leave the 6 weeks. We've got 6 weeks because we're going to deep dive. I don't want to just throw it at you and leave. I want to walk through this with you. There's going to be tears. There's going to be laughter. There's going to be juicy conversations. There's going to be difficult conversations. There's going to be vulnerability and courage needed, but you're in a safe and private, confidential, shame-free, judgment-free, full of love space. What happens in the group stays in the group. You take it as far as you want. Take what you want, leave the rest. Show up and share as much as you want. The more you share, the more you show up, the more you're going to get out of it. But this is where integration and transformation happens, is in a group like this. You can listen to me talk all day on a Facebook Live. You can listen to my podcast. There's 150 episodes for you to binge on, 150 hours of content for you there. But nope. The information landing is one thing. The integration, embodiment, transformation happens on the inside of the program. So what it's going to look like, okay? It's going to be 6 weeks, mastermind style. So there will be trainings every week. There'll be 2 trainings / calls, because we'll have training where we're going to be learning together. Then there's going to be calls where we're doing Q&A. You're getting support. You're getting hot seat coaching if you want it. We're really going back and forth in conversation so that you're implementing. It's going past the front of your brain and it's going into the subconscious. We're actually seeing integration work, embodiment work, doing the things that we're talking about versus just, I read this book, cool, put it to the side, moving on, and nothing changes. We're going to move forward and do the work. So 6 weeks, there'll be 2 trainings every week. And then there'll be coaching within the group as well. So be mindful of that. You'll have lots of hands-on support, lots of one-on-one time. You guys, the thing I love about groups that is kind of the advantage over one-on-one coaching is that you will actually get to hear from other women who maybe are brave enough to say something first, and it inspires you, or it clicks something in you, or it triggers you, and you go, oh shit, I've always been pretending that wasn't a thing, and she just said it, and now this is coming up for healing for me too. Crap, right? But we're able to work through things. And when I hear my girlfriends talk in masterminds and they say something, I'm like, damn, that's me. And now I feel a hell of a lot less alone. And I realize I'm normal. I'm not broken. I don't need to be fixed. This is it, right? We're going to talk about our vaginas. We're going to get all up in there. We're going to figure out like, oh, it's not that bad. Okay, I got this. Cool. Right? We're not going to avoid parts of our body anymore. We're going to end the war on our bodies, heal the shame and the judgment around it, become one with our bodies again, embody the sensual, sexy goddess that we are. She's just hiding. She doesn't feel safe to come out because of what media and the world and society has been telling her she needs to be and that she's not enough. I'm sick of it. I'm over it, okay? So 6 weeks, 2 trainings a week, lots of group support in the group. There is a VIP option if you do want to upgrade, where you can get 2 one-on-one calls and messenger access in between the trainings and such, like outside of the group, more one-on-one support. Message me if you want that. And then who it's for. It is for this woman who is sick of it. She's drawing a line in the sand. She's waving her white flag and she's saying, no, I'm over it. I'm sick of the ups and downs. I'm sick of the roller coaster and the yo-yoing and the crying myself to sleep and the getting pissed off in the dressing room and hiding at the beach and hiding in the bedroom and not exploring and playing and being curious about who I am as a woman, an erotic, sensual, sexy being. I want to be her, but it feels like it's just not, I can't get myself there. There's so much shit that I've got to heal, that I've got to work through. It's for the woman that's saying, I'm over it. I'm over it. I'm joining the movement to maybe not necessarily like loving my body yet. It's going to take time to get there. I don't love my body every single day. I still have things I have to heal, but it's quicker and quicker and quicker every time because I've done the foundational work. I'm wearing the sexy lingerie. I'm wearing the swimsuits. You guys saw me in Mexico and Jamaica. I never would have done that a year ago, ever. I'm being me. I'm showing up fully. I'm in certain positions in the bedroom where I'm like, oh God, but then I'm like, oh, whatever. He loves it. I'm having vulnerable conversations with him. If you guys saw our conversation Joe and I had together on Friday morning, was that Friday morning when we talked about body image and like the man's point of view? There's so much, like I'm open to talking about these things with him now because I've done this work, and I'm going to give you all of it. I'm going to give you all my tools, all my tricks, all of my tips, all of it. And I'm going to coach you through the healing part as well. So this is for you. What to expect. I already said that really. 6 weeks, 2 trainings a week. We've got it broken up into modules. There will be coaching inside of the group. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. Oh, someone asked how, Madden, does that answer your question about you wanted like the outline of it? Does that help? So what I have is like healing and past work, purpose and vision, what's the quality of my life, jealousy, comparison, grass is greener, self-care, self-love, self-pleasure, feminine energy, sensuality and sexuality, reclaiming my power, sovereignty, confidence, and intimacy. Erin, hi. Does that help? So the price of the program, 6 weeks, $333. I will never, ever price it this low again. I wanted to make it insanely accessible this first round. And I always want to have a program where damn near anyone can jump in. I have payment plans, $111 every other week for 6 weeks. So it ends up still being $333. I don't add extra on. So you don't lose anything if you do a payment plan, or you don't have to pay more or anything crazy like that. If you have questions, does anyone have questions as we start to wrap up here? Oh, someone asked me, how late can I join? Like, what's the last day I can join? We start on April 1st. That'd probably be good information for you to know. We start on April 1st. We will run for 6 weeks from there inside of a private Facebook group. We will do Facebook Lives where I will talk like this inside the group, exclusive training and exclusive content and coaching on there. And then also Zoom calls where we're on like a video chat. You can turn your video off if you want to, and we're able to chat back and forth so that you guys can do some hot seat coaching as well and really get some like one-on-one attention in there. Deadline, yes. So there's no deposit, Sky, because it is a lower cost program. It's only $333. I only do deposits for my one-on-one coaching, but it starts April 1st. So technically you can sign up till then. Be mindful though, when I have done that before, I forget. And then I'm like, oh shit. So the sooner you jump in, that's when the transformation starts to begin, right? Like the idea of group programs is so cool because the space, it's like this magical space and container. And the second you say yes, the second that you secure a spot in something like this, right? You're saying, I'm worth it. I am worth this transformation. I am worth this investment of my time, my energy, my finances. I am making a decision. Drawing a line in the sand, I'm ending the war on my body once and for all. I believe that there's more to life than losing weight. I believe that there's more to life than slaving in some kind of way to get to a certain destination that, oh shit, there's still not happiness there. What's missing? Right? There's so much more to life. I cannot even wait to dive into this. I'm like, can we just start today? So that is what I have for you guys. Do you have any questions? Yeah, Sky, exactly. Just before April 1st. Totally. Hi, Adrienne. Adrienne is joining us as well. I'm so excited, you guys. My inbox today, like, I'm like sweaty. Like, I could not even keep up with you. This is insane. I'm so freaking pumped for it. Let's see, Madden, do you know when the lives will be throughout the group, or will that be decided once it starts? That will be decided once it starts. I've done it before where I'll usually pull the group and kind of ask like what are time zones that we're in, what times of day, morning, noon, night, what works best for people, do weekends work for people? We kind of figure out the majority, but I always do it where there will be like most of the calls will be at the time that works for the majority, but I also throw in calls on the weekends or mornings or nights or whatever works for you guys as well. I want to make it, again, I want this program to be so accessible and doable. If you miss a live training, there will be recordings available in the group, so you'll get to see the recording of it. You'll get to post in the group real time where I can serve you and I can chat with you in the group as well, so you're able to get coaching even if you can't make the call. But I don't decide ahead of time because I want to see where everyone is at with the timing that works best for them. So again, this is a never done before opportunity. I don't like the word beta because I don't like the guinea pig feel. That's not what this is. It's already a created program. It's just us walking through it together, me walking you through my step-by-step process, but in your customizable, personalized way that is sustainable and works for you. So again, it's not a diet. It's not a fitness program. I'm not going to be like, here's what we're going to eat today. And like, no, I don't follow any kind of diet. Never again in my life, unless I decide to be a bikini competitor, but I really don't see that being a thing. Again, respect people that want that. That's great that that works for you, but it just doesn't work for me. So yeah, whoever jumps into this round, you get first time access. Like, you get to be one of like the founding members of this signature program that will be run over and over and over again. And you get the super accessible price point of $333. Price will double or triple next time I run it. So be mindful of that. And just the opportunity to be a part of something so special and so near and dear to my heart. Like I see this as such a pain point, a crippling pain point in society and online right now. And of course, I follow people who are, body positivity while still being healthy and still being mindful. It's not just sitting on the couch eating bonbons all day, every day, right? It's moving my body, it's nourishing my body, but it's done from a place of self-love, and that's where the sustainability lies. And again, when I saw, when I started to release this pressure of fitting in a certain box, and I started to, tear that box apart and see what is the quality of the life that I want and how can I live in accordance to that. And I started to release a lot of this emotional baggage and a lot of this shame and judgment and pressure off of myself. I actually lost weight as a byproduct without even trying. And I've been able to be at this maintained weight. So it's been really fascinating and really interesting. And if you do decide after this program to still go beyond a certain nutrition plan that works for you and your lifestyle, that's awesome. This work makes it sustainable. It makes it so that you love your life. You're not just living to lose weight or fit in certain pants, right? Does that make sense? Does anyone else have any questions as we wrap up? I'm like super sweaty. I get sweaty on these Facebook Lives. I think it's because I talk so fast. So fired up. I was talking to my coach today on our call, and I couldn't shut up about it. And she's like, I've seen you excited about programs, but this is another dimension. And I was like, I cannot even tell you how excited I am. Okay. So that being said, I feel like I got through all of my notes here that I wanted to share with you. There's so much more that I have the topics in here, and I have all these bullet points. I shared it with my coach, and she was like, holy shit, Olivia, this is insane. So I'm super excited for it. If you guys do have questions, please message me. Let me know. We start on April 1st, $333 or 3 payments of $111. Super accessible. It's the 6 weeks. It's 2 trainings a week plus the group support as well. There is an option to upgrade to VIP to get one-on-one support outside of the group as well on personal one-on-one calls, and then also through Messenger in our chat. So we can do that as well. And just let me know what comes up for you guys. I was talking to one of you today, and she was like, it's a hell yes in all of my body, right? When something is for you, If this isn't for you, totally cool too. You do you. There's so many incredible coaches out there and whatever you're needing support in. And if this is not it, that's totally fine. I think this is a big thing for a lot of people and a lot of my people because it's something that was huge and life-changing for me. But I was talking to a girl and she was saying how, I won't say her name, but she was like, it's a full body yes for me. It's a hell fucking yes for me. I want this so bad. She was like, but what are the details? And I need more information and da-da-da. And she does this to me every time. So it's funny because she knows. And she always tells me how I am. And I was like, I totally do. And she was like, I said, there's no sales page. There's no fancy graphics. There's no here's the perfect thing for you. I have my side of it. I have everything I've shared with you guys tonight. I have what's in my heart and what's in my soul and what's in my notes. And I have everything all laid out for myself. But it's me asking you to take a leap of faith and trust yourself in saying, I'm worthy of this. I am trusting myself that my body and my soul is saying, hell yes. My brain is saying, I'm afraid. And I've got some doubts and I'm kind of freaked out and it makes me nervous. But my body and my soul and my heart are saying yes. Put your hands on your belly. Take a few deep breaths. And you'll know. You'll always have your answer. I don't know is not a thing. I did a video about that recently. It's not a real thing. It's either a yes or a no. It's either yes, this is for me, or no, this is not. And I respect either one. But let this be an opportunity for you to jump and trust your hell yes. What's the worst thing that can happen, right? And I asked her, I said, when you're making these decisions, are you making your decisions out of a space of fear or out of a space of power? Power wins every time. Making decisions out of fear isn't going to get us anywhere. So it's just asking yourself, how am I making this decision? What's the energy and the intention behind it? If it's a full body no, own your no. But if it's a full body yes, but I'm scared out of my mind, trust yourself. It's a yes. Okay? So it's just been really interesting. If you have fears come up, if you need to be coached through the process, let me know. I would love to be able to talk with you through it. If you have any other questions, let me know. If you have any friends that you would like to join you, tag them below. Any girlfriends that you want to jump in with us, the more the merrier. We're going to have so much fun, but there's also going to be some tears and there's going to be some tough shit we're going to work through together. Becky, oops on green guy. Totally fine. I love it. So yeah, let me know how I can serve you guys. Let me know how I can support you. Thank you for being a part of the celebration process with me. This program has been blowing up. It's like I can't even keep up in the most amazing way. And I'm so grateful for that and honored to guide you in this journey and link arms with you as we end the war on our bodies, not only for us and ourselves, for our relationship, right? For how we're showing up for our partner, for how we're showing up with our girlfriends, for the impact we're making on them, for the impact we're making on our moms and our grandmas and our aunts and those who have gone before us, the impact that we're making on our daughters and our sons and generations to come. This work is generational. It is a ripple effect from my soul. It is not just about me. It is something so much greater than that. And joining this program will give you the opportunity to become one of the founding members with me in this mission, and we'll get to end that war together. So I love you guys. Thank you for being here tonight. If you have questions, let me know. Have the most incredible night, and I will talk with you guys soon.